We're really excited about the win tonight and really the performance, particularly in the first half. Drake is a really, really good basketball team, and Darren is one of the better coaches out there. They're offensive. They are hard to prepare for. I was really concerned about what they brought to the table in terms of their spacing, ball movement, and ability to make threes. They made 17 threes and 10 threes in an exhibition game and a regular season game this season, won the Missouri Valley last year, and I think they'll compete for a title again this year. So we scheduled them for a reason. I thought our guys came out with really good energy defensively yet again. Shots going in always helps the energy on the other side of the court. I think a big part of that was our ball movement and the fact that we didn't take the ball out of the net to start our offense. We got defensive rebounds to start our offense. And when you do that, you have an opportunity to get spacing, get pace. I thought our offense finally looked like it had a little bit more pace tonight. And we were able to get guys a multitude of minutes and kind of see where some different lineups look like as the game went on.
Is this what excited looks like for you? Huh? You said it was exciting, but you don't seem too excited.
Yeah, well, I mean, we got some stuff to clean up. The bottom line is the second half, I didn't think we defended at a high level and didn't rebound at a high level. I told our guys we get excited about wins. I mean, wins are special, and they're hard to come by in any sport, in any level. But the opportunity to get better is there, too, and I felt like we didn't come out with great energy in the second half, and I really got on them at halftime to do that, and we didn't really finish the half strong. But, again, the amount of minutes we were able to get guys, the way guys share the ball and the way they overall played defense minus the second half, some spots, I thought we took a step forward.
How important is Jaden's shot making? 5-10 tonight, seemed to have a green light, took some contested ones, but I guess he's feeling it.
Yeah. I mean, if you got the green light in the system, if you can make shots, you'll have the green light. And I just thought he had it going. We put in some wrinkles this week to try to get him a little bit more freedom, a little bit more open looks, and that's the way he typically shoots. When he shoots, you feel like it's going in. When shots go in, it makes everything else better, right? But we had 12 first half assists. We ended up 20 in the game. That's got to continue. 13 turnovers is way too many turnovers for the pace of this game. But I was really happy with the spacing and the ball. I thought our ball movement and our quick hitter execution was better than it had been. It was where it needs to be, by no means, but we took a step forward in that area.
With Jaron, what did you say to him at the end of the first half? As you guys were walking off the court, maybe you were kind of turning him to say something to him after Drake scored.
Yeah, I don't recall what I said. I just know we didn't finish the half strong.
John, for you to get your first win here, what did that mean to you, just to be able to walk off the court victorious?
Yeah, I mean, wins are always really important. Getting the first one, we talked about in the locker room. I was really appreciative of, the players, and they're the ones that perform. They're the ones that make it happen. Head coaches get too much credit and probably too much blame at the same time, and those guys are the one making plays. So to do it with this group, it was great, and hopefully we'll have many more after tonight.
Is it kind of nice to just get the first game of the season and now your first win out of the way, and now it's kind of all the special moments are just kind of gone?
Yeah. For those who know me, I probably don't live in those moments very long anyway. So we'll get better this week, and got a game I think Thursday night, so we got to get better for that.
In terms of your standards, how do you feel they responded after a tough loss at Ohio State and a couple days to try to get better?
Yeah. So we talked about if we got better over the last 3 or 4 days, then Ohio State was fine. And again, I didn't think we played poorly at Ohio State. I thought we did some really good things. I thought there was carryover defensively from the first half of that game. To answer your question specifically, I was happy with how we came out tonight and the energy we played with. We have got to learn to sustain energy. It happens in our practice. An hour and 20 minutes in our practice, we have a lull, okay? We have laws. We got to stop the laws. High-level teams don't have laws. They continue to press on. Championship caliber teams press on regardless of the score, regardless of the circumstance. We've got some growth in that area.
This summer, you were vocal about what Chris Vogt could do for you and help you out more than maybe some people believed. What do we see from him that it seemed like, besides the comfort level, what does he bring?
I mean, Chris is a really good basketball player, and everybody in that locker room knows it. And as his coach, I know it. And he's going to continue to blossom and continue to get better and continue to become the player that we need him to be. And we got 2 years with him, and I think he's just going to continue to. I want him to be one of the better bigs in the league. When it's all said and done, and for him to do that, he's got the respect, he's got the green light, if you will, from me to make plays at his position, and he's just got to continue to get used to this level a little bit and continue to get used to getting minutes. He didn't get a whole lot of minutes prior because he was playing behind somebody. Now he's getting more minutes. He's just got to get accustomed to it. he can't get a cramp playing 19 minutes and it's cold outside. I don't understand how that works. So that can't happen. I don't know how you get a cramp in 19 minutes. So we got to work on that piece.
With Chris and Javen in here, both of these guys had some familiarity with you, one
Yeah.
against you and one with. But does that help early?
I think it certainly does. You know, I've talked to Chris about this before. I mean, Trey Scott's the best at. He's constantly asking Chris what's coming next. Chris needs to be more vocal in that area because he can help guys understand, not necessarily what's coming next, but what just happened maybe, or how we can correct this so that we don't have to use bandwidth or focus or energy to correct that. Maybe we can be ahead of the game. And I'd like him to be a little bit better at that. And I've talked to him about it. It's just not really his personality, but it needs to be.
You coached in the exhibition game, of course, here at Third and Green, but what's it like coaching a regular season game for the first time inside this place?
Oh, special. I mean, this is a special place, and the energy of the crowd and the amount of people that were here tonight and the ruckus with the student section was not lost on me, that's for sure.
Was it nice to coach the Bearcats and not against them like you did last year?
Yeah, because I hadn't beaten them, so it's always good to win, and I like being on the winning side of things. So it was exciting to be out there tonight.
Besides energy, what's most important defensively
Yeah.
to be successful against a team that can have spacing like
So if you were to break down, it's a good question. If you were to break down each and every possession of a game, okay, it's my philosophy that a breakdown takes place because of one of three things don't occur, or maybe two or three things don't occur. One is positioning, you're out of position defensively. One is communication, you didn't communicate your opportunities, or you didn't communicate your location, you didn't communicate whatever. And the other one is what we call EMP, which is emotional, mental, and physical investment. That's the playing hard piece. So I can break down every possession, and if we don't do something right defensively, I can probably pin it on one of those three things, if not more. The last piece of that is you got to guard the ball. That's just something that elite teams do. But if our positioning's right every time, if our communication's good and our playing hard's good, we typically have good possessions.
I know you got to watch the tape first, but were there any issues with any of those things in the second half that might have
Yes.
thrown up your
Yes. Yes for positioning, yes for communication, yes for EMP. Would be my guess. You need some water? And no cigarettes, that might help.
Anything else? Thank you.